esterase. Also, it's pancreatic enzyme can hydrolyze the cholesterol esterase to cholesterol plus fatty acid. There is also phospholipase. Phospholipase. Phospholipase or acyl or phosphate group X. Phospholipase. Or lecithinase. So can hydrolyze at carbon number 2 or acyl or H or BX. X may be choline and so on. Lysolecithin. Or lysophospholipid. Lysolecithin or lysophospholipid. Okay. أكلنا فود مثلا لحم في triglycerides. Okay. في cholesterol. Ester. Most of cholesterol present in nature as cholesterol ester. اوكي ما دام اخذنا لحمه معناها فيها سيل ممبرين، ما دام في سيل ممبرين معناها فيها فوسفوليبيد. All of these lipids must be digested. Before digestion, no absorption. The enzymes: lingual lipase, gastric lipase, pancreatic lipase, intestinal lipase, and phospholipase, cholesterol esterase. Okay. Triacylglycerol, 2 monoacylglycerol, and 2 fatty acids. Isomerase, monoacylglycerol, 2 monoacylglycerol, 3 monoacylglycerol. Then pancreatic lipase can hydrolyze monoacylglycerol to fatty acid and glycerol. Cholesterol ester, cholesterol esterase, cholesterol plus fatty acid. Phospholipase, phospholipid. Okay. Okay. So in digestion, complex converted to small supplements to be absorbed. After conversion to small supplements, the absorption. Okay. Mechanism of absorption. So chloride very important as cofactor for lipase. Chloride ions. Okay, so this is the lipid tag cholesterol ester. دائما في السنتر in the core of lipid there is cholesterol ester and the triacylglycerol. And the surface there is cholesterol. صار كل ما بتزيد الهيدروفيليسيتي the lipid near the surface. Hydrophobicity and the center. Okay. Okay. عندي هنا الفوسفوليبيد. Also amphoteric compound, yes? أول حاجة قلنا شنو؟ هتتحول إلى
granules.
less size granules, less than the first one. Okay. So this is the bile acids and phospholipid. Phospholipid. Okay. Water. So around the molecule is water. Okay. So converted to emulsion. The function of the bile acids and phospholipid emulsification. So converting lipid to emulsion. Pancreatic lipase. So أنا pancreatic lipase dissolved in water will hydrolyze the triacylglycerol to fatty acid and glycerol. Monoacylglycerol. Cholesterol, ester to cholesterol plus fatty acid. And so on. Okay. فهنا يتحول الكومبلكس to small subunits. Okay. And the intestine epithelial cells. Okay. فهنا الفاتي acid COOH. It is also amphoteric compound تكون من lipid tail and carboxylic group polar. Phospholipid also. Cholesterol also. POH group cholesterol. Yes. Ring hydrophobic. So also amphoteric. Okay. The bile acid is also amphoteric. Micelle will form it. What is the micelle? Micelle is a disc. Micelle is a disc. Micelle. What is the micelle? Micelle is disc consisting of from bile acids and cholesterol and fatty acids. Okay, fatty acids. Okay. After formation of micelle, some of the fatty acids and cholesterol will be absorbed. After absorption of small fatty acids, the micelle will distract it. عشان تكون ديسك. The disk disappear. Again. The disk reappear. Some of fatty acids, cholesterol, and so on, phospholipid reabsorbed. Distracted. The micelle distracted. فيبدأ الفاتي أسيد والكوليسترول عايم بشكل عشوائي. Again, disk reformed. Some of the fatty acid, cholesterol, phospholipid absorbed. Okay. Also, without formation of micelle, no absorption. Okay. So first step is the formation of complex to small part, and the small part will be hydrolyzed to very small subunits, fatty acid and cholesterol. Micelle formed. After micelle formed, the absorption can be occurred. So, the fatty acids cannot be absorbed without formation of micelle. What is the micelle? Micelle is a disc consisting of from bile acids, phospholipid, cholesterol, fatty acids. The cholesterol absorbed by cholesterol channel. So there is protein receptor from which the cholesterol can pass. But the fatty acid and monoacyl glycerol can be absorbed by passive diffusion, like dissolved lime. The cell membrane here is hydrophobic. Okay, fatty acid, phospholipid, like dissolved lime. So can cross fatty acid is
ليش الكوليسترول ما يقدرش
because very big in size, ring A, B, C, D, 27 carbons. Okay, so there is a specific protein for cholesterol. And there is a drug which can inhibit the absorption of cholesterol from the intestine. So this receptor can be inhibited by azitimib. So azitimib, it is anti-hypercholesterolemia. What is the hypercholesterolemia? It is the elevation of cholesterol in the blood. So we can prevent the absorption of cholesterol by inhibiting the cholesterol receptor in intestine. So the azitimib will bind with the cholesterol receptor and changing the tertiary structure of this receptor and closure the pathway from which the cholesterol can pass from a human to the epithelial cells. Okay, so simple lipids can be absorbed. What is the simple lipids which can be absorbed? It is monoacyl glycerol can be absorbed. Fatty acids. Okay, and bile acids can be absorbed. Bile acids, most of bile acids, about 95% of bile acids reabsorbed by portal vein to the liver. Both the secondary and the primary bile acids, most of them reabsorbed. Okay. And blocking the bile acids reabsorption useful for treatment of hypercholesterolemia. Why? Okay, so if we can block the absorption or into hepatic circulation of bile acids, so we can treat the hypercholesterolemia. How? This is the liver. The cholesterol producing the bile acids from canale choleductus to the hepatic biliary duct. It is bile to the intestine, and intestine, the portal vein, biportal vein, so this is the portal vein. So bile acid, this is bile salts to the hepatic biliary duct to the intestine. So bile acids or bile salts, secondary and primary, most of them reabsorbed by biliary or by portal vein to the liver. Okay, 95%. Reabsorbed.
Intrahepatic circulation.
Enterohepatic circulation. This is the enterohepatic circulation. There is a drugs which can block, can bind with bile acids. It is cholestyramine. pol, and code is styramine, cholestyramine. So cholesterol and cholestyramine bind with bile acids, preventing the bile acids reabsorption. Okay, so when we preventing the bile acids reabsorption, the amount of bile acids will decrease. Okay, decrease. And most of calcium will consume in the synthesis of bile acids. Okay, so cholesterol, bile acids preventing absorption to the store. So all cholesterol will be consumed for synthesis of a new bile acids. No intrahepatic circulation, so cholesterol converted to bile acids stored. Okay, so by this mechanism also we can treat the hypercholesterolemia. So inhibiting the absorption or inhibiting the intrahepatic circulation of bile acids. Okay. Okay, so the fatty acids now in epithelial cells, in enterocytes, cholesterol also. Okay. Now, the transportation of absorbed lipid from the intestine to the liver. If the fatty acid is medium or medium chain, will be absorbed directly by portal vein to the blood without any carrier. But if the lipid consisting from long or very long chain fatty acid or cholesterol or vitamin D or vitamin K or vitamin E or vitamin A cannot be absorbed by portal vein. Okay, so there is mechanism by which very long chain cholesterol and vitamin, lipid soluble vitamin, transported from intestine to the liver. Okay, the lipoprotein metabolism. Okay. This is number one, the chylomicron. Chylomicron is the lipoprotein responsible for the transportation of absorbed lipid from intestine to the liver. What is the chylomicron? Chylomicron. What is the structure of chylomicron? Number one is the phospholipid on the surface. Okay. Number two is the protein. Protein on the surface. Okay. It is Abu beta 48. And the 48 is a molecular weight. Okay. Okay. Class beta protein. خدت السنة اللي فاتت انتم بلازما بروتين alpha beta gamma. Alpha 1, alpha 2, beta gamma. So it's a class beta. Okay. Number two, tag. In the core. Cholesterol ester. Near the surface, cholesterol. So the very highly lipidated in the center, less lipidated near the surface. Okay, so phospholipid, phosphate group outside. Okay, lipid in the surface, it is hydrophilic. So consisting from polar compounds, protein, yes. Carboxylic group, amino group, polar compounds, polar groups. So the polar groups in the surface, hydrophobic compounds in the center, in the core. Okay. How the chylomicron formed? Chylomicron formed by number one. So how chylomicron formed? Number one, synthesis of Abu beta 48 by gene expression. So there is a chromosome, there is genus which is active in the enterocytes. Okay? These gene is active in enterocytes, it's beta gene. Okay, gene expression, messenger RNA. Messenger RNA. But there is enzyme in intestine which can convert the CAA to UAA. UAA. So this is cytidine. You know cytidine. Okay, cytidine, it's pyrimidine, yes? There is enzyme which convert C to U. Cytidine, D amine acid. So removing of amino group. Amino group will become the acidic. Oxygen. It is uracil. So conversion of CAA to UAA. UAA is a stubborn codon. So at this point, chain, the structure of the crow of messenger RNA changes. In the translation will lead to stopping of translation at the stopping codon. So the messenger RNA, only small part of messenger RNA will be translated. Why? Because there is enzyme active in the intestine which convert cytidine to uracil, converting CAA to UAA. UAA is a stopping codon. Okay, therefore, the molecular weight of this protein, Abu beta 48, is 48 kilodalton. Kilodalton. Molecular weight of the metric unit of molecular weight is kilodalton, yes? وحدة قياس molecular weight, kilodalton and kilodalton. Okay. The same gene present in liver, but in liver there is no cytidine deaminase. No cytidine deaminase. Therefore, the beta molecular weight of beta protein in liver is 100 kilodalton. So the same gene, chromosome, the same, but in intestine there is cytidine deaminase, which convert cytidine to uracil. So, okay. So number one, gene expression, synthesis of beta. Number one, synthesis of beta. So synthesis of beta. Beta gene active, so beta 48 prepared, Abu beta 48. Number two, reesterification. Reformation of complex. Reesterification. esterification. Reesterification of cholesterol to cholesterol ester. Reesterification of glycerol with fatty acid to triacylglycerol. Okay. Okay. So the subunits format: beta, tag, cholesterol ester, and not all cholesterol will be esterified. Just cholesterol ester, tag. If vitamin D will be in the core, K also, A also, A also. All the lipid will be in chylomicron, bind with the chylomicron. Okay, the location depending on the level of lipophilicity. More lipophilic in the core, less lipophilic near the surface. Okay, okay, so the chylomicron will be formed. Okay, in cell membrane there is phospholipid, Abu beta 48, tag formed, cholesterol ester, and cholesterol. Also, Abu A1. So there is also gene expression for Abu A1. Abu A1. So Abu beta, Abu A1. Okay, so the chylomicron format now. Formed from esterification, reesterification, and Abu beta 48 and phospholipid. The chylomicron format. The last step before excretion is the glycosylation by Golgi complex. So addition of carbohydrate. Glycosylation at Golgi apparatus. Without glycosylation, the chylomicron cannot be excreted. So very important the role of Golgi complex in enterocyte. No glycosylation, no excretion. Okay, so the lipid will be condensed in intestine, and the intestine will be very fatty. Okay, so it's a genetic disease. Okay. The chylomicron is very big in size, very big in size. Cannot cross the capillary cells. Okay? الآن اليومن absorb الليفل يكون عندي الكايلومايكرون. Chylomicron very big in size, cannot cross. Will be transported by lymph system. The capillary lymph system. What is the name of capillary lymph system? Lacteal. Lacteal. Histology. Lacteal. Okay. مر عليكم التراث الدق؟
ايه
اوكي. فهذا كان شنو؟ كان نوت كروس. حينتقل ليش حاجة اسمها لاكتيوس. هذا ليمف كابيلا. اوكي. lymph capillary. So lymph capillaries in existence. So they can be transported to lymph capillaries. So absorbed lipid by chylomicron cannot be transported directly to the blood. So whereas will be transported to lymph system. Okay? The mechanism of excretion is exocytosis. So exocytosis can be occur only after glycosylation. Without the glycosylation, no transportation. So the last step before excretion is the glycosylation at Golgi apparatus to the lactea. Okay? Lactea, capillaries to the lymph vessel to thoracic duct. What is the function of thoracic duct? It's exchanging the content, the site of exchanging the content between the lymph system and circulatory system. Okay? So lactea. لاكتيال ستتجمع الكابيلاريز إلى أن تصل وين؟ إلى الثوراسيك داكت. The thoracic duct is the place of exchange, the content at the lymph system, at the circulatory system to the vein. Yes? From the blood or the lymph. So the chylomicron will be transported to blood. So cannot cross the capillaries and the intestine. Must be transported to lymph system, to the thoracic ducts. The thoracic duct will be transported to the circulatory system. Okay? Okay, so chylomicron now in the blood. But chylomicron is very big in size, cannot be absorbed by liver. Very big, still very big. So already in the blood, كون صار من بيتا 48 phospholipid, tag, cholesterol ester, cholesterol, and so on. Abu A1. Okay. هذه نسموه فيها nascent chylomicron. Nascent chylomicron. Nascent chylomicron, the first chylomicron, very big inside, nascent. البدائية أو okay, nascent chylomicron, very big in size, must convert it to remnant chylomicron. Remnant chylomicron, smaller in size. Remnant chylomicron. Beta 48. Abu A1. Okay. How the nascent converted to remnant? By action of the lipoprotein ligase. So lipoprotein is the plasma enzyme. So it's a plasma enzyme, functional plasma enzyme, present in the blood epithelial cells. موجودة على الجدار